Welcome to this week's edition of the Dixie Sun News at Noon. I'm Hannah Hickman.
And I'm Sarah Richardson. Thanks for tuning in.
Student elections are underway. Candidates have been campaigning since Monday for their chance to be student body president, vice president of clubs and organizations, or vice president of academics. Voting for the primary election is going on now and closes at 3 p.m. today. The final round of voting will occur after spring break. Students should be on the lookout for a stalker on campus. Police arrested 20-year-old Abraham Torres on Sunday after he contacted a female student more than 300 times and prevented her from leaving campus. Torres is currently being held without bail, but as stated, when released, he will continue to pursue the victim. DSU police asks students to call 911 if they spot him or his vehicle on campus. He currently drives a blue 2007 Subaru Forester with the Utah plates G056DE.
Dixie State University's Human Performance Center is being recognized as an outstanding new facility by NERSA. The HPC is one of 10 other facilities to win this year. NERSA awards designs of new, renovated, or expanded facilities of higher education institutions they deem provide features and experiences desired and valued by students. The university name change bill is on its way to the governor's desk. House Bill 278 passed through the House last night with an amendment. The amendment states if the university does change the name, it must do so with the heritage community. The committee will be responsible with preserving the culture and history of DSU. The university has until November to recommend a new name.
If you have been stressing out about life after college, have no fear. Dixie Sun reporter Sydney Barini has all you need to know about career services and getting ready for that next step.
Career Readiness Week here at Dixie State University, and the staff of Dsu Career Services are stressing the importance of students properly preparing to enter the workforce.
I think to me, career readiness is engaging in your future career now instead of waiting until you graduate.
Staff from Dsu Career Services highly encourage students to begin thinking about their future career as early as their freshman year. They emphasize not only the importance of creating a resume and cover letter as a student, but making connections and networking within their classes.
The other is the networking side of things. You have to know people. So many times when we go to class, we pull out our cell phones and start just ignoring everybody around us, right? But if you just start talking to the people in your classes, that network that you start now opens up a lot of things post-graduation.
Many students use Dsu Career Services as a resource to learn more about preparing for future job opportunities.
I went to the Career Services building and they helped me fill out my resume as I was trying to get a new job, which was really helpful.
The Dsu Career Services team has also created a 4-year academic and career plan that can help further assist students as they navigate their way through college.
So we actually put together a 4-year plan, and students could pick that up here in Career Services and or get it emailed or get it off of our website, but basically it breaks it down into what they should do each year.
This plan gives students a timeline as far as when they should create a resume, write a cover letter, practice interviewing skills with their friends, explore internship opportunities, and more. For Dixie Sun News, I'm Sydney Barini.
Career Readiness Week may be over, but Career Services is open year-round. You can make an appointment on Handshake.
DSU Sustainability Club members have organized a petition to ensure the new set building is xeriscape. Xeriscaping is a form of landscaping that focuses on reducing water use and using desert-friendly plants. Assistant Vice President of Facilities Management Sherry Roosh says that xeriscaping the set building is already the plan. The building is anticipated to be completed in the fall.
If you plan on staying in town for spring break, there are plenty of events going on. Dixie Sun reporter Olivia Rood has more.
St. George is already the perfect vacation destination, but there's plenty to do around here besides hiking in the beautiful Red Rock. Here's what's going on locally during spring break.
Warm weather has arrived, so you can be in a pickleball tournament or a relay race. If you prefer watching, there will be plenty of sports on campus from baseball to softball to football. You can get involved in the community by serving at Bear Claw Poppy Trail or by learning some artistic skills. There's watercoloring at the Creative Arts Spot and chalk painting at Reclaimed Furniture Store. If you're looking for live music, there's karaoke or some more professional options. There's a long list of performances from the Led Zeppelin Tribute Band and Romeo and Juliet at TuaCon, a symphony on campus, and Best of Broadway 2, a musical montage at the St. George Musical Theater. You can discover if anyone besides your mom thinks you're funny by entering the Electric Comedy Showcase and competing for a cash prize. If you're still bored, check out the TuaCon Market and the annual barrel race. For times and places, visit dixiesunnews.com/springbreak2021.
For the Dixie Sun News, I'm Olivia Rude.
What are your plans for this spring break? I'm going home right after this show, so I'm getting ready to get out of here.
Some friends and I are going to Oregon. We're planning to go just straight through Monday and drive through. It'll be a fun road trip.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
All right. In local news, voting for the Best of Southern Utah contest is now open. The contest recognizes all kinds of businesses in St. George. This includes restaurants, general services, medical, lifestyle, and other kinds of services. Voting closes on March 8th. You can submit your vote at www.bestofsouthernutah.com.
A Gold Star Families Memorial may make its way to St. George. St. George Mayor Michelle Randall is spearheading the effort to bring the monument honoring families of servicemen and women to the west side of Town Square. There are currently 76 Gold Star memorial monuments dedicated in 50 states. Can you go 24 hours without any electronics? If you are up for the challenge, tomorrow is the National Day of Unplugging. The day is part of a national campaign to inspire a more healthy tech-life balance. The official Unplug starts tomorrow night at sundown and will end Saturday at sundown. Definitely a challenge for this generation, I think. I'm not going to participate in the Unplugging Day.
I might try. I can see the benefits of doing it, so I hope anyone who's thinking about it should give it a shot.
Definitely, yeah.
If you really want to unplug, I have some great hike recommendations. Stay tuned.
How does one become a trailblazer? It happens through pushing, through stretching, through shattering the norm. For over a century, Dixie State University has been shaping the trailblazers of tomorrow and has become the fastest growing, most affordable, and highest ranked institution in the state. With 200 academic programs, small class sizes, and active learning education, come see why Dixie State was voted one of the best colleges in the West.
If you're looking to get outside and hike, I've got you covered. Let me show you some of my favorite trails in the area. Southern Utah is known to be a hub for outdoor recreation. As spring break and warmer weather approaches, you might be looking for hikes to check out. I found some easy to moderate hikes in the local area for you to try. Aspiration Trail is located about 15 minutes south of Dixie State University, just off Exit 7. The trail was created a couple years ago by a local couple who originally didn't get permission from the landowners. One of the unique parts of the trail are the hundreds of painted rocks the hikers leave behind to inspire others. You know you've reached the end of the trail when you see a flag tower on top of a hill. On alltrails.com, this trail is marked as moderate, but I found it not to be too much of a challenge, and if I can do it, I'm sure most can. Next, I headed to Snow Canyon, where I found the rest of my hikes. Snow Canyon State Park is about a 15-minute drive northwest of Dixie State University. The park offers so many hikes that I wish I had the time to dive into all of them. In the end, I decided to try Butterfly Trail and Padre Canyon. Butterfly Trail is about 1.1 miles and is also classified as a moderate trail. This trail connects to several other paths, so although it's a short hike, if you aren't paying attention, it's easy to get lost. Lastly, I went to Padres Canyon. This trail is just under 3 miles and has 2 entrances. The first one is next to Scout Cave, which is right outside the south entrance of Snow Canyon. The second one is just outside Tuacahn Theater. This one can get steep as you get near the end, but I assure you, the view is worth it. Before I turn you loose and let you go on your own, let me remind you of some basic safety hiking tips. Always have water, make sure you know where the trail goes ahead of time, make sure someone you trust knows where you're headed, bring appropriate shoes, and dress for the weather. It also never hurts to have a first aid kit or to bring a friend just in case. As you explore southern Utah, I hope you make the time to do these hikes. Stay safe and have fun. There you have it. After the break, Michael with sports.
Beyond the park you know, exists a world you don't. A world that is greater. Greater than just one passion. Greater than just one adventure. Greater than just one moment.
Yeah, let's do it.
Come to where life is greater. Come to Greater Zion.
Men's soccer will have the opportunity to take down the reigning conference champion, Seattle University. The Trailblazers will be heading into their matchup against the Redhawks with extra energy because they defeated the Cardinal Word 2-1 for their first victory of the season. Midfielder Idris Alabi scored both goals in the game. DC will take on Seattle U on Saturday at 2 p.m. at Greater Zion Stadium. DSU football is back and more action is coming our way on Sunday when it faces New Mexico State University. The Trailblazers made their debut on the road against number 22 ranked Tarleton State University. DSU showed the Texans a cane to play with this big hit from Darius Nash causing a fumble recovered by the Trailblazers. What a way to set the tone on defense. The Trailblazers defense balled out by getting 5 takeaways, 4 sacks, and 6 tackles for loss. Offensively, quarterback Cody Wilstead threw some beautiful dimes to his receivers, just like this deep pass to Jalen Powell going deep, and what a catch! Threw for 350 passing yards from Cody Wilstead and 1 touchdown. DC defeated Tarleton State 26-14. The Trailblazers will face off against the Aggies on the road on Sunday. Men's and women's cross country had its last race of the season at the Western Athletic Conference Championships. Women's finished in 6th place, and its best runner was junior Madison Philippines with a 14th place time of 22 minutes and 12 seconds. Men's finished in 5th place, and its best runner was junior Kevin Kirk with a 24th place time of 26 minutes and 6 seconds. What a season for this Trailblazers team, first year in Division I. A showdown is coming to Stephenville, Texas, as the volleyball team will square off with Tarleton State University. The Trailblazers lost their previous set of matches to in-state foe, Utah Valley University. The Wolverines and DSU were evenly matched in Game 1. Both teams were nearly identical in kills, blocks, assists, and digs, but UVU slipped away with the victory in Set 5. In Game 2, the Wolverines ran away with the match and swept the Trailblazers 3-0. UVU had more kills, more blocks, and less errors than DSU that helped to seal the deal. The Trailblazers will take on the Texans on Monday and Tuesday. Men's golf will tee off again in 2 weeks, competing at the Grand Canyon Invitational. The Trailblazers' previous competition was at the Sacramento State Invitational. They tied in 6th place. Freshman Amon Udine had the best performance for DSU with a +1 217. Back-to-back amazing performances for Udine, and will look to carry over his success at the Lopes Invitational. Baseball will be looking to gain back momentum on the road against Wichita State University. The Trailblazers didn't have the ideal debut going up against Washington State University. The Cougars ran the table and swept DSU. A standout player for the Trailblazers was catcher Tanner Harper by having a batting average of .333 and 1 RBI. DSU will take on the Shockers tomorrow through Sunday for a 3-game series. After a 10-game homestand, the softball team will have a road series against the University of California at Riverside. The Trailblazers had an outstanding performance at the Dixie State Tournament. DSU won 4 out of its 5 games and found success offensively and 3 complete games pitched from the pitchers. First baseman Michaela Thompson was the key player in this tournament by having a batting average of .412, logging 5 home runs and racking up 10 RBIs. The Trailblazers will take on the Highlanders tomorrow and Saturday. I want to go back for a moment for football. It's crazy to be talking about football in the spring. I mean, I'm excited. I'm not complaining. New Mexico State, Sunday, let's go, baby.
What a game for them this past weekend. I remember checking the scores between that while also watching baseball. Hopefully baseball does a little better with their upcoming games, so yeah.
It's exciting to see so many sports in this season. In the spring, there's so many things to look at and to find. Tune in next week and we'll have all the sports stuff for you next week.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Sarah, isn't there a special day for you tomorrow?
Yes, it is.
My
Sarah's birthday is tomorrow.
Happy
we just
birthday,
wanted
Sarah.
to give you a quick shout out and say happy birthday since we won't be seeing you, and thank you for all the amazing stuff you do.
Thank you, guys.
We will see you here next week, same time, same place.
Have a great week, Trailblazers.